Hello YouTube, UKOGsFLuX here from the UKOGs clan. Doing a quick tutorial on how to start if your first time playing H1Z1 Just Survive. This is an ATV. I jumped on it, noticed it had no batteries and spark plugs, so I wanted to destroy it, so it would spawn somewhere, so maybe I could use it again. So try and destroy it, but I get fed up and I carry on. This is a furnace. You find these located all over the place. You can craft these, but these ones are just random locations. You can use them as storage. I've been to the military compound and got myself a tan military backpack and some body armor. We'll get into one of those videos in another time. But if you haven't got this kind of bag, you can craft a satchel and you can use that to start. But these furnaces are good because you can store your stuff in there as long as it's not too busy. Just skinning up my bag and stuff. Sorry if I go a bit quiet, I'm not really too big on talking. I'm not a very talkative person. Do apologise. Try my best. Chose this location because I know it quite well. That's fertiliser. You can use that to grow crops or make bombs. There's a hatchet. Use hatchets to break down wood. These little bags that you saw me pick up, seeds. You can use seeds to grow corn and wheat. But again, we'll get into that in another video. For now, I'm just going to try and stick to the basics. But what you want to do, even though I ignored them bottles there, when you're looting, you always want to pick up everything that you see, even if you don't want it, and drop it, because then new stuff respawns and better stuff, as you'll see me do countless times. What you want to look for first, the hatchet's good, but that's a wood axe. That's better, much better for chopping down trees to get wood. This is also raw uncut footage, so you can see me fail of it. There's a bottle there. I'll collect that because sometimes shotgun shells spawn up there. Again, just want to look around, collect everything that you can find. As you see here, I drop it. And if you picked up more than one of the same thing, if you're holding shift, right click, click drop, while you're still holding shift, then it'll come with a number, so you can drop as many as you like or all of it. And this fertiliser catches my eye again. I just can't help myself but I have to pick it up. I've been playing this game for a very long time and fertilisers are my best friend. We'll get into why in another video. But for now, this is just basics. Setting up yourself a little camp where you can store your stuff safely. This is the area of the map called Bumjik Farms. It's close to Pleasant Valley. This video is probably pointless for now for this map, as the new map might be out soon. Again, I'll try to destroy this ATV. Go on it, check the health, 44% HP. Give it a few cracks. Check it again, no damage. This is strange. This is the first time I've played like 8, 9, 10 wipes. And you've always been able to destroy cars or vehicles, so this is a bit confusing for me. Anyway, back to the task at hand. First you want to do, once you've got your axe, check that the air is clear. Go find yourself these trees. Oh, naturally I found a quad, and it's a fresh spawn, but it's been there for a while, as it's a PvE server. Not too many people on it, I guess. You chop down a tree. You used to be able to hit these trees in 12 hits and they'd break, but for some reason now it's like 16 or 17 depending on how much logs you get out of it, I think, which is a bit annoying. And I just keep hitting these, hit your wood logs. I apologise for the logo at the top. That's covering what it is I'm getting, but you do get wood logs. Sometimes you get 2, sometimes you get 3, sometimes you get 4. All depends on what the game's willing to give you. The game is rather buggy and broken at the moment though. This is all raw uncut. I haven't just gone and collected all the stuff and just says this is what you do, this is what you do. Show you how to do it, where you get it from. Chose this location, I'm comfortable with this location. I know a good way to get metal here when you got a vehicle. Brilliant way to get metal. But this is how you get sticks, because to make a basic shack you need wood planks and you need sticks. And to get wood planks you need wood logs. And this is how you get sticks. You can get it from these little bushes too. Just checking how many sticks I got. I realise I got enough sticks, I got enough logs. Now it's time to go back to my furnace. Boom, boom, boom. Now if this is a busy server or a PvP server, you want to remove spark plugs or battery, I mean, it's probably pretty pointless because it's a PvE server. It's a low pot one. I'm just running it for demonstration purposes, so no one's probably going to take it. But it's just habit. Here, you see wood planks is already in your crafting inventory, and once you crafted them, you go into discover, put your wood sticks in. You discover 2 things with wood sticks, and then see now it says something else to go with it. Now you put your wood plank in, you discover that, and the game is broken like I said. So you have to click it twice now, sometimes. There's a basic shack door discovered. And you do it again, and then you have your basic shack. Do it again just to see if you can discover anything else. Oh, this is a bow drill. A bow drill is what you need to light a furnace or a campfire. I mean, we've only been lighting the furnace in this video. Now you craft your basic shack after you've discovered it. You need an axe or a hatchet in your inventory. I'm not sure if combat knives still work. It used to work if you had a combat knife in your loadout. You got your basic shack crafted. Jump back on your ATV, or if you're on foot you just run to where you want to go. Now, a couple of wipes ago they made it so you can't build near places of... Oh, hello. Run into a random survivor. He's very friendly by the look of it. He can't be anything else because it's a PvE server, so he can't hurt me. And again, look how buggy this game is. Daybreak don't seem to be bothered with the just survive by the looks of it, but they should be because it's really good. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. Well, I've got nearly 2,000 hours on just survive, so I've played just survive quite a lot. Anyway, you can't build near places of interest, which Bungic Farms is a place of interest, so you can't build too close to it. So come all the way up here. You just right click place and then you put your basic shack down. They've improved the quality of the basic shack since I last played. It used to look like one of your garden fences. They've made it look a bit better now. You can't damage it with an axe or anything. When I first started playing you could break into these with a branch, and they fixed that. You can't do that no more. So you need explosives to blow into it. Well, that's for another video. See this shack door, you can't place it anywhere you're not supposed to, sorry. So You'll only go in one place. You go close, you hold E, and then you set your lock. And again, the game's bugged. So you set your lock, you put your code in, put whatever you want. You used to only be able to put numbers, but now you can put letters, numbers, whatever. Again, you can't damage a door with an axe or anything. And then you've got a nice little safe holding spot to start building a normal shack or building your base from the basic shack. I mean, I'll gather materials fairly quickly, so I usually just build a full base from a basic shack within a few hours, so it's not too bad. But it is nice to have a normal shack. I'll do another video on a normal shack when I get the time. Now, this is where I start to do my metal run that I do over this area. It's easy when you got a vehicle. You just jump out here, search the car. You can look around while you're searching. Once you're in the inventory, you can't move around. And again, anything you don't want, drop every time. So then, next time you come to that, there'll be stuff in there that you want, maybe. More than likely, there's going to be stuff in there that you want. You search everything. And for some reason on the first run, just to make me look bad, and just my luck, there just seems to be scraps of cloth everywhere, and hammers. Hammers are good when you find them. Hatchets are good when you find them, because you can melt them down, turn them into metal bars. Again, that's something for another video. But this is my nice little metal run from front to back. Well, by the time you get to the end of it and you come back again, you can research all these vehicles and they'll all have stuff in them again. And more often than not, you come back and you've got nearly 60 scrap metal within 10-15 minutes, however long it takes you. Throat's really dry. Here we've got some scrap. See the tin food. Tin food never used to bother you. You just leave the tin food, you just drop it. But now when you eat the tin food, it gives you a scrap metal. So eat food out of the tins is very valuable to you. You can eat scrap, and you find quite a lot of it. It's fairly common. I mean, if you play on a medium to high pop server and you're doing this, you're really gonna need to keep a lookout or have someone with you to keep a lookout for you. Again, make sure you drop everything that you don't want and just keep going on. Now sometimes in these trucks you can find things by the seats or on the back of the truck. Not all the trucks do it, some of them do, so it's good to look quite deep into them. Some more scrap. And I got sick of dropping all the scraps, so I just decided to the scraps cloth. So I just decided to just pick it all up and then just drop it in bulk every now and then. Then you want to pick up everything that you want, well, everything that you see, and what you don't want you just drop. Again, you see some tin food, eat it, get another scrap. You can get scrap metal by finding crowbars and hitting a car, one of these cars with a crowbar. I've always found that it's best to see this car here. Sometimes they're really light blue colour, and you seem to get more scrap off them then when you hit them with a crowbar. See if we come across one that's light blue. I don't think we do, but we'll try. There we go. See that blue one there? If you hit that one with a crowbar, you seem to get more scrap from the crowbar hitting the blue coloured ones. Not sure why. I don't know if it's part of the game and it's supposed to be there or not, but it is. There's a deer. You can kill them and harvest them for meat and animal fats. And deer bladders. Deer bladders are somewhat useless unless you want deer to come close to you. Here's a truck with stuff inside. So you got some bullets in there, and you got some convoys. The convoys are a bit awkward to get because of where they are. So just collect up the rest, and if you jump up on top of the car, go in the front window, tab, move around a bit, tab, and you'll get to them. You pick them up. There's a hatchet as well that I couldn't see. I picked it up anyway. Just drop all your crap that you don't want. See some more stuff in the back of the truck. There's not very many of these trucks that do have the stuff that's inside and on the back, but it's best to check if you can. Now I've decided I've got enough stuff to build a storage box. Usually you go to the end of that road and then there's another car down there. By the time you search that and come back, all these cars got stuff in on the way back as well. More often than not, if you've had a load of crap, then the next time you'll get loads of scrap metal. So it's worth checking these on the way back because the respawn rate's fairly quick. Other than that, I've decided I've got enough stuff to make what I want to make. So I'm going to go back to the shack. I'm going to show you how to discover a storage box. Now obviously when you're discovering, you don't choose what you want to discover. There's different items that you can discover with the same item, so it's random what they give you to discover, but if you just keep putting the objects in there, then eventually you discover what you want to discover. Back at the shack. Go on to discovery. And you got your scrap metal. Discover that. Then you get a bracket. Discover again. You get your metal shard. And see how it wants extra stuff. There you go. Blank. And then you got one more item. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to craft. The green ones are the ones for the items that you've got, so you can craft it. The ones that are not fully green barred, you can't craft. So I'm going to craft a metal bracket and a metal shard. Discover the metal shard. Discover nails. Discover it again with a plank, barbed wire. There's loads of different random stuff that you can discover. You can find all the discovering recipes on Google or YouTube. And I'll discover the furnace there. You need a furnace to melt down metal. You can use scrap metal, or you can use all the hammers and hatchets that you find lying all over the place to melt down to get metal bars. As for now, I'm going to try and discover a storage box. You need nails, bracket, wood plank. Now that's repair box. I don't know what they've done with that now, but it used to be utterly useless. Foundation stairs, it's for a big base. We'll get into them at some other points. But again, you can't choose what you discover, it just does it for you. That's a ramp. You need a ramp on your base if you want to get a car inside. a small shack. It's better than the shack we've just built, but it's just quicker to build the shack that we've built. It's easier to get the items. Wooden door, completely useless, don't bother with it. Structure stairs, put that inside a big base to go up and down levels. Or you can use it as stuff to stop bombs. There we go, we've got a storage box. Now, you're going to craft your storage box. You always need an axe or a hatchet or machete, something sharp. Like I says, I'm not sure about the combat knife. Used to be able to do it. I'm not too familiar with it now. Got storage box crafted. I'll place it however you want to place it. I've got a bit of OCD, so I always like the front of the chest to be facing me. You put all your stuff in there. So as you're carrying it around in your bag. Like I says, the game's a bit buggy now. You used to be able to put stuff in there and it always go in there, but for some reason it's sometimes you have to do it twice. You also used to be able to craft from a storage box, but it doesn't seem like you can do that anymore. Let's see, furnace. Oh yeah, you can. Yes, you can. So craft me furnace. Once again, this is buggy. So in your furnace, you want to put wood stick or wood log, wood plank, but you better off just putting a wood stick in there. And then you want to craft yourself a bow drill. But lo and behold, I dropped all the scrap of cloth. Now I just realised this, so now I've got to go and get some scraps of cloth. Luckily, if you remember when I went to the caravan, and I looked in the chest of drawers, there was some pants and a t-shirt in there. I know they're exactly in there. So I can go collect them and I can shred them and get scraps of cloth. I do have a quick peek here to see if there's anything that I'd left there, and I didn't really see anything, but when I go back it's there. It's a bit strange. Here we are at caravan. So doing the t-shirt, pants. See where I'm from, I call them trousers, but because I suppose it's American game, they're all pants. So now I go back to the shack. I'm sorry for the inconvenience of not having it and having to make you watch a bit longer if you're still here, your dads. But if you are, very much appreciated. Again, take the back chat just because I don't want that random guy to just come along and take it. And so shred the t-shirt, shred the pants, and then I've already discovered the bow drill earlier, if you remember. If you don't remember, go back to the beginning of the video and you'll see. So now I've got the bow drill. And the bow drill is used to light furnaces, used to light campfires, used to light barbecues. It's better if you can find a lighter, because this wait time on the bow drill just takes forever. The lighter's a couple of seconds. You see, I've lit it, but it didn't light. So the wood stick that I put in there, the game decided it wanted to use that one to make my bow drill. So now I have to put another one in there, and then I have to go the 15 seconds again. This game's so troll. Anyway, it'll definitely light now, and once it's lit, do not put any guns in there because they will melt unless they're skinned. I don't know if they've fixed that yet or not, but I wouldn't put one in there unless you've got an obscene amount of guns. Hammers, hatchets, they're all good to put in there to get yourself a metal bar. And then you can use a metal bar to discover, and then once you discover it, you make metal sheet. You need 2 metal bars to make a metal sheet. But we'll get into all the metal sheet stuff in another video when we go on to the bigger bases or bigger shack. All that's left now is just one more thing that we need, and I don't have enough metal for it. Unfortunately, I have to go out on a little joyride again. I haven't even discovered it either. The last thing that we need is a workbench to get started, so you can build up a big base. You need a workbench to craft such metal sheets, to craft IEDs. IEDs are bombs which you use to blow into people's bases. We'll get into that time. So now these cars that I looted earlier, it's now got some scrap metal in it, some scraps of cloth. There's my little bag that I left earlier that I didn't see, and it kind of felt troll, that's why I looked at it and wiggled. Again, binoculars, but if you notice this time around, finding a little bit more scrap metal. It's not just cloth all the time. So we'll go on to the next row of cars, see what scrap we can get. Some more binoculars. This game loves to give you binoculars for some reason. I do not know why. It's always nice to have some binoculars when you PvP. I think they put them in there a bit too much. Something popped up on my screen here, and I don't know what it was, but it was fairly annoying. I apologise for this. I don't know how to edit it out. I apologise. Here we go. We're back. We're back. If anyone can give me some tips on how to edit stuff like that out, much appreciated, because that's rather embarrassing. Get some more scrap. Again, see the game's just so buggy now. So we've got enough scrap, let's go back. And don't much my driving, I'm a bit dodgy, not been on it for a while. I'm not good at just crap at driving. Which is why, in our group of people that we've got, I never drive. I'm always a passenger. I'm a bit too balls to the walls with the driving. Now for all you people who are bored and sick of my voice, we're coming close towards the end of the video right now. First, we need to, we've got no metal brackets, no nails, so we need to craft some of those before we can discover our workbench. Oh look, I need some more wood. Let's go get some wood. And trees are all too fast, take long, just walking. So take a little trip, chop down some more trees. Now if you're getting into H1Z1 and you do like it, you want to build big bases, you're going to be doing a lot of tree chopping. And tree chopping is fairly boring. It's not the best thing in the world. If you can, find a nice quiet location on the map somewhere and do it in a car. Even if you've got a satchel, just fill your satchel up, fill your belt pouch up, chuck the logs in the car, drive to the next location of trees, chop some more trees down, just keep filling up the car, get yourself a good 200-300 logs, and then you ain't got to worry about it for a while. That's the way I do it anyway. it just saves you having to mess around all the time. Because I didn't want these zombies harassing me, I decided to just run them over. Try not to do that if you're on like PvP or you want to keep your vehicle, because it does take the condition of your vehicle down. You'll hurt your vehicle running the zombies over, running deers over. So try not to do that. So now to craft a wood plank, craft some metal bracket, craft some nail, and then I have to go back into discovery mode. I want to discover a workbench and I discover upper level stairs. Workbench please. Yes, we got a workbench now. Right. All the wipes before this, you could put your workbench outside, as I'm going to, and you could use it, but since I've been playing this wipe, you don't seem to be able to use the workbench if it's outside. You like have to go out to it to use it. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's the way they're planning on doing it, but it was fine the way it was, where you could put it there and then you could use it. But that's the end of the tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I didn't bore you too much. And there you have your basic setup. Catch you all later. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe.